The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Here are the top stories of the hour. Over 900 police officers who submitted their courtesy resignations have been cleared after evaluation conducted by the five-man advisory group. A total of 917 police officers have been evaluated. PNP Chief Rodolfo Azorin says the results of evaluation have already been submitted to Malacanang. Azorin adds that they have also submitted a report on pending promotions in the PNP. However, the police chief did not give any information on the status of other personnel or officials that are under investigation.
I think naihabol naman yun eh. I think it reached the office of the president before they were disqualified. So may initial naman na sinabi ni SILG na 917 were recommended for the denial ng acceptance ng kanilang courtesy resignation, and I think it's but fitting na ilabas na nila yon, di ba?
Back in January, Interior Secretary Benher Abalos called for the courtesy resignation of PNP officials from the rank of colonel to general. This as part of the agency's efforts to cleanse the police force of officers involved in illegal drugs. Cagayan Governor Manuel Mamba calls Defense Officer-in-Chief in charge Carlito Galvez Jr. a liar after Galvez says he convinced the governor to allow new EDCA sites in the province. Mamba says during his conversation with a Defense OIC, Galvez told him that President Bongbong Marcos would be announcing the locations for the 4 additional EDCA sites. 2 of them would be located in Cagayan. Mamba says that while he assured he would follow the president's orders, he would still be vocal about his opposition to the new EDCA sites in Cagayan. The governor is also hopeful that the president would change his mind.
Sinungaling siya. Kung magsinungaling ka sa pinag-usapan namin, ano ang hindi mo pa kaya isinungaling sa iyong presidente? Kaya yan si Galvez, pero tanggalin yan. Isa yan, maniwala ka sa businessman yan eh.
Meanwhile, back in Manila, environmental group Kalikasan expressed their opposition to the new EDCA sites through a mural. The group also believes that U.S. military expansion in the country is not the solution to the issue surrounding the West Philippine Sea.
Marami na po talaga yung mga instances ng environmental impacts na dala ng US militarization. Kaya tinututulan po namin talaga ng mga environmental groups itong expansion. May mga mas peaceful na paraan na pwede pa rin i-pursue na hindi po hahantong sa pag-escalate hanggang umabot po, na hindi naman po sana, pero posible pong umabot sa gera.
President Bongbong Marcos expresses his solidarity with the Filipino Muslim community in commemoration of Eid al-Fitr. The President encouraged Filipino Muslims to sustain the values and practices that they have embodied through the month of Ramadan. In recognizing different beliefs in the country, the President said Filipinos may transcend any challenge for as long as they come together in unity despite different faiths. Malacanang has declared today, April 21, a regular holiday in observance of Eid al-Fitr, the culmination of the fasting of Ramadan. United States Trade Representative Catherine Tai tells One News in an exclusive interview that U.S. businesses want predictability and transparency in countries they are looking to invest in. Tai tells One News' chief correspondent Ed Lingao that business leaders from the U.S. are looking for countries that are transparent in their regulatory processes. She adds that investors are less concerned with equity percentages but more so with sustainability, both in terms of economic activity and the environment. During her visit in Manila, Tai discussed with government officials the negotiations for the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, involving 13 Indo-Pacific nations, including the Philippines. Tai tells One News that transparency, rule of law, and good governance are crucial elements in the economic ties between the U.S. and its Indo-Pacific partners.
I'm so delighted that we have the Philippines actively engaging in these negotiations, precisely because if you look at the structure of the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, it is from the United States, our program of engagement for the 21st century to allow us to work with some of our closest partners in this region of the Indo-Pacific to produce economic outcomes that will be resilient, sustainable, and inclusive.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Filipino workers in Sudan are calling for aid amid the tension in the country. No Filipino was reported hurt, but they said they are in need of food, water, and other basic necessities. Fighting has erupted in Khartoum and other cities as rival military factions battle for control.
Medyo hindi po kami okay kasi wala pa pong lumalapit sa amin mga tulong. Wala pa po kami ditong mabilang pagkain, tubig, kuryente po, wala po lahat. Sarado po lahat.
Mga ibang lugar na nagluluting na sila, pinapasok nila ibang bahay. Meron ng ibang lugar na gano'n.
Pinagnanakawan na sila.
Pinagnanakawan na yung ibang bahay. Eh dito sa mga banda namin, wala pa naman.
Yan ang kinakatakot namin kung yan ang gagawin sa amin na papasukin na kami dito.
The Foreign Affairs Department said some 400 Filipinos are in Sudan, 86 of which want to go home. DFA Undersecretary Ed De Vega advised the Filipinos to be ready anytime for their repatriation.
yung kanilang mga papers na kunyari, passport nila, ganun, kailangan ready at hand. At ready at the moment's notice, baka any day next week, sasabihin ng embassy, bukas nandyan na kami, may dala kaming sasakyan, may dala kaming bus, lahat sasakay na. Ganun. So dapat they're ready at a moment's notice na in case sabihin, well, hindi naman mangyayari to right away, no? Hindi ngayon, hindi bukas, pero siguro next week, nandun na yung embassy. Anything can happen. Baka magkaroon ng negotiation ng ceasefire na biglang bigyan ng kunyari 1 week.
The National Privacy Commission has yet to verify whether there was indeed a data breach that compromised over 1 million government records. But the investigation is now focused on the Philippine National Police as it becomes the suspected source of the supposed leak. Elaine Fulgencio with a report.
The National Privacy Commission has met government agencies linked to the alleged data breach in a closed-door meeting this afternoon. A cybersecurity firm said 1.2 million records, equivalent to about 817 gigabytes of data of employees and applicants of government agencies, were leaked online. The alleged leak includes personal information such as names, birth and marriage certificates, driver's licenses, academic transcripts, and tax records. Experts fear that the leaked information could be used for different crimes like identity theft, phishing, or blackmailing of law enforcement units. Privacy Commissioner John Naga said they are working closely with the concerned agencies to thoroughly investigate the matter.
Based on sa report ni Fowler, this data leak involves both personal at saka mga sensitive personal information. So, yung mga tao pwedeng magkaroon ng identity theft.
However, the NPC has yet to confirm if there was indeed a data leak.
We can definitely say na walang breach sa NBI, CSC, and BIR. But as with regards to PNP, we're still verifying. They're also conducting their own investigation.
PNP Chief General Rodolfo Azurin Jr. said he has also asked the PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group to conduct an investigation regarding the matter.
So we just have to wait what happened at bakit napasok yung ating system.
The NPC is set to meet with a cybersecurity researcher tomorrow to determine the source of the said breach. On Monday, the Privacy Commission will have an on-site investigation into the online recruitment and selection process of the National Police to check potential liabilities.
Pwede silang maparusahan under the Data Privacy Act ng negligence. So, accessing personal information and sensitive personal information through negligence, or kung tinago nila yung data leak na yan, alam na nila, matagal na, tinago nila, pwede na silang maparusahan ng concealment. So, this is a criminal action, criminal prosecution.
This is not the first time that the Philippine government experienced a data breach. Back in 2016, the Commission on Elections was the victim of a hacking incident. And in 2019, it was the DFA that experienced a passport data leak. The NPC emphasizes the importance of safeguarding personal data to implement necessary measures and ensure the protection of personal information.
Sabi nga lagi, di ba? You only collect what you can protect. If you cannot protect the personal information, sensitive personal information, then don't collect.
And that's it for this hour. I'm Jaco Castro. Join us again at 11:15 a.m. We are One News. All sides, all the time.